Alright, here is your final video. So we've gone through modules 4 through 8. You should still be working on your 8 though. That has 2 different discussion parts and the assignment with the typical interview question. So what's up next is the big one. It's the unit plan. It's due April 15th. You're going to get a chance to evaluate another person's unit plan from the course, and I'll set you up with that. But you have to submit that by April 15th. If that date you already know is going to be a problem, please email me as soon as possible. Extensions on this date are much more difficult than the other extensions I'm allowed to give, so we need fair warning for that because the course does end on the 17th and I'm not allowed to receive any other evaluation pieces after the 17th. So do get a hold of me if the 15th is going to be an issue. So this is a big calendar of basically how it plays out. So today is the 31st. So I'm going to email you your partner's name of who I've paired you up with, and I've basically done that based on course code. So once you are kind of done your unit plan, hopefully somewhere in here, the 8th or 11th, between the 8th and 11th, and you're ready for somebody to kind of look at it and give you some feedback, email that partner. You have a rubric that I'll give you to use that can help you give some feedback of where some suggestions. Then you should have a few days here to make those changes, add anything you'd like to before you finally submit on the 15th. The course actually ends on the 17th, so for the next 2 days you will be able to download everyone else's unit plan that they have to upload in the discussion area. So hopefully you spend some time checking those out and taking advantage of those resources. So the unit plan itself, that unit, there's nothing in the content section, so it really is supposed to be empty. There's no readings, no discussion, because you're supposed to spend this time actually making the unit plan. So I've already gone through the emails portion here, but that virtual hiring committee rubric gives you a sense of, is this unit plan good enough that you would even hire a teacher based on their planning and based on their ideas? Is it suitable for 21st century learning? Is it engaging to the students? Are the lessons something that would make them want to put away their cell phones and get engaged with the content? Whether or not you share that copy with me of what you say back and forth with your partner is totally up to you. It's to use for your own assessment purposes. So again, no later than the 15th on that due date. You can use whatever template you want. The NIPSEN unit plan templates are in there and I've emailed them out already as well. But if you find something else that works for you, go for it. If you'd rather create it digitally as well, if some of you are great with the LMS, we can find a way to share a course content like that as well. I have connections. Or if you want to create a wiki or a web page or another way of doing that, by all means go ahead and do a digital way for it as well, other than just a straight Word document. Just a final reminder that discussion posts do still count as an overall part of your market. They do need to be completed in order to be awarded this ABQ. So make sure you go back and you've responded to people's questions as much as possible. If you think you're missing any of them and it's unclear to you, just send me an email and I'll go through and make sure that you've responded to everyone's discussion posts. You will also be emailed a course evaluation. Please do take the time to respond to those. NIPSEN really does read those thoroughly, and it does determine whether professors get to continue doing these ABQs or not. So please be honest about those. Any feedback you want to give about the course or the content, happy to hear that as well. So do take the time to fill out that course evaluation. And then you're done and you will get your ABQ for this course. Well deserved, lots of hard work that's gone into it. If you have any questions while you're making the unit plan, certainly email me. Happy to help you hunt down resources or kind of brainstorm some creative ideas with you. All right, good luck, happy planning.